Hey guys, I have now used my iPhone 6 Plus case for a couple months now. I got it back in March, it's May, so it's all 2 months now. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on it and give my overviews and try to make this quick and simple. Okay, first of all, why do I have two of them? This is a full box. I unfortunately had to experience the RMAed process. I'll get to that. I have a little list over here, so that's why I'm looking off to the side. I'm going to try that and get through this a little bit quicker, so let's go down the list and I'll give you my opinions on it. Looks, I really like the looks of this case. It's very clean looking, black obviously, black and white. They have white up here, at the top. Everything looks good. Scratches a little bit easy on the back. I mean, it's plastic, it's expected, but you don't see the back, it's the front that matters. And the front's unscathed, really. Except for a couple of drops. Otherwise, I like the looks of this. It's very thin. Can't beat it. In terms of protection, I've dropped this a couple times from very short distances. Not going to hurt even the phone without a case. And I've dropped it once on the ceramic from just over pocket height, about 3-4 feet or so. And obviously, the phone's still working, not broken. I think it fell straight onto the screen as well. So, obviously, it protects my phone. So, I'm happy with that. I don't, that's first time, second time I've dropped my phone, period. So, I don't drop my phone like ever. It's so big I happen to miss my pocket. That's the disadvantage of 6 Plus. But yeah, otherwise protection I think is very good on this case. Just as good as any other case, really. The best protection is just don't drop it, really. So, charging port, that's one of my biggest flaws, or just no particular order what I'm going to. Charging port is a big problem on this case. Very big problem. We'll grab a port over here. So you can only use, I guess you can't really see it, you can only use your standard iPhone cable, anything that's exactly the same size. That plugs in the bottom and it's practically a perfect fit. You can just charge, blah blah blah. Major issue, the clips broke off on that hold the door shut. So I've had this for it broke off within under a month. It took all I did was to open it at night, to charge it, and close it in the morning time. And it took less than a month to do that. So that's a very big problem, which I'm hoping they fixed in this case. They replaced it, no questions asked. So we'll see. But also, another big thing, it's not wide enough to use my monoprice cable I bought. I just bought a couple weeks before I bought the case. I could probably shave it down and it'll work, but it sucks that you have to use the original Apple cable to use with this case. Let's go ahead. The fingerprint reader, it works perfectly, to say the least. There is a card you have to program before you put it in the case. I had them thumb and index fingers programmed. Works perfectly every time. Maybe 10% less accuracy than without, but it's hardly noticeable. So fingerprint reader works awesome, even though it might not be flat with the plastic down here. Not an issue. And I've taken off the case and put it back on as well. Not an issue. Waterproof. Yeah, if you saw my unboxing, it's waterproof. To say the least, it's not gonna have any issues there. I just need rainproof. I don't need waterproof. Even with this door, it's pretty much rainproof. And I took it backpacking twice, I think, so far, or something like that. And protecting my phone, don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about the dew getting onto it. I don't like that. Let's see, audio jack. I've only used it once, I think. I don't listen to music much on my phone, and eventually I'm going to get Bluetooth headphones, so the audio jack's going to be even more pointless. So I haven't used the adapter once. I mean, it works fine. Nothing to complain about it, and that's all I can say about the audio adapter. Camera looks, as far as I can tell, looks exactly the same. It's glass on the back here. even the front camera, even though it's covered in dirt and fuzz and dust and bubbles from the plastic, it seems to come out clear, to say the least. It just doesn't look like it would, but it does. And the back camera has glass, of course, and comes out clear as far as I can tell. And the flash has a little plastic window, and it's pretty much the same to me. The camera, that's exactly what I wanted. You can't use the lenses though with this. It's too far away, and the lenses don't work well. And so, I wish Life Proof would have a lens adapter. That would be awesome. Try wide angle lenses or something to snap on or something like that. But that's of course the thing. Let's see, buttons. I think they work fine. It seems like they give a nice, more of a solid feel potentially because you have the rubber over it. In terms of the volume, the mute switch, that's sometimes a problem. I think that's just hard to do with one of these cases. It works. I don't use it too often till I care, but they all work fine. This is only like 1, 2, 4 buttons. So 1 switch, 3 buttons on this, as well as of course the home button, which of course works fine. Sound quality. That's another big flaw in this, which is an enclosed case. You're not going to get good sound quality, and I expected that. It's better than the previous Life Proof cases. The biggest concern I have more than anything is when you're talking on the phone. It seems like could just be I have a small head and it's a big phone or something, or it could just be the phone itself. But the audio at the top, when of course you're talking, the microphone's down here, audio's at the top. It just seems like it's really quiet. It's clear, but I have to turn the volume all the way up to hear anything properly. And nobody really said anything different about my audio quality when I asked, so I don't think it sounds too different to them. I've recorded videos. It's definitely quieter. I'm a quiet person. So when I record normal videos, pointing around, it's quieter. It does help with wind noise some, which is nice. But it's definitely quieter, and speakers are much quieter. If you take this out of the case, it's like at least 50% louder. And most of the sound, the way it works, the back acts like a speaker. You can set it down like this on the table, and it's a lot louder that way. And warranty service, I guess we'll go over that. I thought it was fine, perfectly acceptable warranty service. As much as I'm paying for this, I expect that it probably cost them $10 to make this case at most. So they're making a lot of money on each case, so they better honor their warranty, lifetime warranty. So, of course, my thing broke. I put it off for like 2 or 3 weeks to do the RMAed process. What I had to do is take the case apart, show the serial numbers in a picture, upload it, type out the serial number on the website, show a picture of the damage right here, which wasn't my fault. It just practically dry rotted off. If they made it out of metal, they wouldn't have had an issue with that. That's big complaint with the first one they had, and I don't know why they didn't fix it. But otherwise, the warranty service was good. It took 2 or 3 weeks since when I submitted it to get the case. I think just over 2 weeks, say 3 weeks. And I got the case. Of course, this wasn't unusable. And it was kind of annoying to have this flopping around in my pocket, but it was never an issue, never broke off. But yeah, otherwise, I think the Life Proof case is an awesome case. If they fix this, that's my only major complaint, is the port. We'll see if this one lasts any longer. I'll put an update in the description or something if it breaks again, which I will not be happy if it does. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.